Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for the mid-season finale of Young Justice Season 4. I'm really excited to see where they bring this to a close and how they do it. I completely forgot that they do like a half and half for this. I thought we were going to be going straight through the 26th, but nah, we don't have a release date for the next half of the season though yet. I know that the next DC thing they got lined up obviously is Peacemaker, which we're also going to be covering here on the channel. So I hope you stick around. I hope you want to check that out with me and see how that goes. But I'm a little concerned about what this mid-season finale is going to be like, because this season, or this arc of this season so far that we've been on, with Zatanna and Dr. Fate and the Lords of Chaos and Order, and that whole like back and forth has been kind of intense and brutal in some ways that the other arcs definitely have not been. And the title of the episode is called Break My Heart. I can't go through any more tragedy after that Connor thing, man. Come on. And I'm still holding out hope that the Legion of Superheroes intervened and Connor's fine. You know, even if that is the case, there's still a lot of like damage that's caused for the people that were left behind, like M'gann and Gar, who specifically is still struggling to get over this. Like, we've seen some progress with M'gann moving forward, but Gar's just been this spiraling whirlwind of depression that he's not escaping. He's pretty much losing his job, losing his friends, losing his team. It's kind of like I'm wondering where that's building, because like that's the storyline that's been the most consistent, the one we've been seeing the most of from that era up to now. And it also seems like it's the slowest evolving one. So I'm wondering if that's building up to something or not. But we'll just have to wait and see. Fate, Zatanna, everybody just got their butts kicked in the last episode. One thing that I forgot to actually mention or take into account was that Child is actually channeling all of the Lords of Chaos's energy. That's why she's so much more powerful than Clarion, and especially Fate in this case, because he's just kind of like a focal point to them. He's basically just like one. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what they're going to do to stop the situation. I don't know what the plan is. The Justice League, the Outsiders, everybody else is trying to contain as best they can everything else that's going crazy in the world thanks to the Child. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So guys, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you stick around. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe, leave a like and all that jazz. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's going to be on Patreon. Or if you become a member on the channel, gets you access as well. It's just one of the ways you can help support us, do what we do here, and work towards kind of expanding the types of things that we react to and cover on the channel. But of course, I know not everybody can do that. And a simple way you can support the channel is by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos, because YouTube really likes that engagement. And when they see a lot of that engagement in there, they promote the video to more people and bring more people to the channel. You guys know how it is. With that down out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and jump into episode 13. Here we go.
What began with a stranger calling upon a savage would now come to a head with the savage summoning the stranger.
Looks like they're playing. Stranger was playing the long con with that one, laying the seeds and getting Savage's involvement one way or the other. I like that.
Hey, goody ten shoes. We're looking for you everywhere.
Oh god, and I forgot about the bus.
Thank God we're off that bus. It's Dr. Fate.
Now you two can team up.
Out of the question. The witch boy cannot be trusted.
I don't like it any better than you, Nap Booby. We don't got a lot of choice here.
If we must.
Great! Everyone on the bus!
All right.
Garfield,
Hey, Perdita.
happy to see me.
Surprised.
I brought you vegan Thai Chinese fusion. Your favorite.
Thanks. But I just ate. Can we fridge it for later?
And this magical hoo-ha will really get us where we want to go?
So, you really been bouncing around time and space for 10 years?
Feels more like a couple of hours, but
I guess so.
I really have to pee.
After Clarion did this to these kids, are we seriously gonna trust him not to stab us in the back?
I can hear you.
Not even a little bit.
Still hear you.
Which doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for whatever he might do.
You're inside me. I can hear everything.
Good.
The stranger summoned the Lords of Order and the Lords of Chaos to hear the savage's plea.
Oh.
Child has upset that balance, threatening the destruction of the planet.
You are to blame. Your alliance with Darkseid has evolved Earth into a significant front in a war. This savage has no one to blame but himself.
I mean, it's still happening, so you're not helping.
Can't be serious. Wait, are you guys even trying? There.
Aww.
That's the one. No, all it needs is a name.
Guess you could name her after your old cat.
Please, you have no imagination. New cat, new name. Something totally original.
He's gonna do it anyway.
Tico!
But that was dumb.
We're gonna have such fun.
Come. Child continues her rap.
You and the kids stay with the bus. We'll be back to send you home.
Assuming the world survives at all.
And just leave them there, and that one girl's still gonna fucking pee.
What a stubborn little boy. You're a tool of order, unworthy of chaos. Will use their own power to destroy them.
Oh,
This can only end one way.
That's it, Mary. Take it in. Slow and steady.
oh no.
Now call it while she's distracted.
Oh, ooh, ew. Oh, oh my god.
An effective technique.
Skin.
If I were true.
Ew.
And if I were in this fight alone. So, sorry, not sorry.
Jesus. These Lords of Chaos need to fucking get their shit together.
You reference my alliance with Darkseid, but you ignore how that alliance is fated to end. If Darkseid's will comes to pass, the balance will be forever lost. Remember, Lords. In the name of the Holy Balance, I charge you to honor your true purpose.
The Lords of Order agree to your proposal. Chaos also agrees. The child will no longer have our support. Let the scales balance themselves.
Okay, so they're going to take the power up away from her at least? Okay.
The little witch lost her edge.
I still have more than enough power stored up to eliminate the likes of all of you.
Oh!
Burn, 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 burn.
Oh my gosh. Raining fire.
Tide has turned, child.
Pathetic.
Oh!
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh my god. She's going tail beast mode. Uh-oh. Mary, so dangerous.
Draining the life force from us. From
And, oh.
You have to stop her.
Mary's got like a problem, man. Jesus.
Walked off the set of Space Trek?
I needed a break.
And the Outsiders? Are you on a break from them too?
I am
Hmm.
And what about us? Are we on a break? A break you neglected to tell me about? I came 9,000 kilometers to see you.
I didn't ask you to.
Why not?
God damn it, man. He hasn't even... She doesn't even know what the status is right now.
What are these?
Nothing. It's something to help me sleep.
The show? The Outsiders? You're pushing everyone away. Let me get you help.
I don't need help.
Garfield, I love you. But I don't do breaks. I won't stand by and watch you self-destruct.
Noted. There's the door.
What a fucking ass crack, man. Yeah, I'm fucking done with this Beast Boy shit.
You're pretty powerful, aren't you? With only the tiniest of flaws. Be a real bummer if that one tiny little crack were to spread.
Oh yeah, she's got bad luck magic. Wouldn't that just make her so OP? That it? Damn, that seemed easy once it came down to it.
That left a mark. Still, I kind of like it. I feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Ew.
You cannot be serious.
Yeah,
We all
getting
fought
kicked out.
side by side. Why are they getting rewarded and I'm not?
You're too much like him. But the fact is, you are attracted to power, and you're not careful about where that power comes from.
I did what needed to be done, and all without saying, you know what. The cost was worth the result.
That's how he thinks, Mary. He doesn't need another him.
Of whom do you speak?
Maybe now's not the time.
No, go ahead. Tell him. See what he thinks.
Indeed.
I propose that Naboo alternate host bodies between my father, Khalid, Tracy, and myself, keeping Fate's host fresh and healthy at all times. And with the added benefit that 3 weeks out of 4, the host gets a life.
Not this one.
Perhaps if I work with her more.
Wait, you're agreeing to this?
The notion has logic and potential.
Mary, please try to understand.
Send me home. Fawcett City. Now.
So, it's all settled then?
You let Mary do what she did, only to penalize her for it after? And Tracy? As I understand it, when you put on the helmet, you effectively become its prisoner. For you and me, this sacrifice is necessary in the name of family. But will Tracy's sacrifice balance against her altruistic desire to help? Was this your plan all along? Did you take on protégés with the express purpose of using us to liberate your father?
I want to be clear. You do not have to do this.
I'm in.
Good. Thank you.
So, father and daughter deserve time together. And you and your father should at least discuss this. So I will go first.
Aw. I like Colin, man.
Bismillah.
I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. Like, it is sweet, like, bringing her father back and stuff, but, like, it is a little manipulative what she did with the kids, even if it was intentional or not, or part of the original plan or not.
She can help. I promise.
Yeah, she is a great counselor. Dinah's a great counselor.
Let us be done with this.
Wait, I want to know what they went through. Bosam Riadin Rouge.
Okay. Any reason for that other than just to show us all the crazy shit again?
Zatanna, are you all right? Help me!
Oh! What was that? That was Connor.
Connor's spirit, and he wasn't at rest. He needs help.
What? No.
Well, I've been
Fuck!
canceling a lot of them, on and off for the last 10 years, but somehow they had my private number and a mystic reference from what was then.
Oh, is she talking about the the kids and stuff getting her number?
They told me things, gave me foreknowledge, which I couldn't possibly share. Until now. Penny graduates college next week.
Oh, the time. They're all like 10 years older now, right? Oh.
Still drives a school bus. Frankly, he might just be the bravest man I ever met.
You're right, because they would have her number and they were sent back in time with it. So they've got all this future knowledge. Oh, and she's been holding that in this whole time. Ah, just to think, like, I didn't even think that, like, they'd be 10 years older present day.
But we're here to talk about your 10 years, Giovanni, not mine.
Isn't much to say. My faith in God and my love for my daughter got me through
the long night?
The long night.
Oh, it's been really hard being captive to Naboo. Oh, an actual post-credits thing.
These so-called heroes, your so-called friends, twice they've denied you power.
Who's talking to her?
Say the word. You know you want to.
Shazam.
God damn it, Mary, you fucking idiot. Oh, man. That was an intense episode. I quite enjoyed most of it. Like I said, I have been increasingly kind of frustrated with Gar's like progression. While, like I said before, I understand some elements of it, but he's gone to that point where it's self-destructive and hurting other people. And especially the way he reacted and acted in this situation where Perdita came to see him pissed me off, man. It really did. But yeah, Vandal Savage and the Phantom, like the Phantom playing this like long con chess game by telling everybody the necessary information as he was like laying out the puzzle pieces, the chess pieces on the board and moving them the way he was hoping they would move to lead Vandal to this meeting with the Lords of Order and Chaos to plead their case. Which just kind of goes to show how fallible these Lords of Order and Chaos actually are when they can't actually see what is happening like that. And I like that they're also setting up this final battle, this bigger battle between Earth and Apocalypse, which I can only assume that will come eventually again. Because we've seen sets up with that in Season 3, and then now, obviously, I guess that's still looming in the background, even though time's passed. The fight between everybody and Child was sweet. Again, when Khalid fucking dissected the shit out of her in her different layers, like she was like one of those diagrams in a medical book. Holy crap, that was metal. It's that stuff in this arc that was really intriguing to me. And then Zatanna coming up with this method of sharing fate so that not any one person is a prisoner for a huge chunk of their life, like her father has been, or even Kent had been. So I liked how they kind of resolved that as well. This whole thing with the school bus and the children, it was just fascinating to me, and see how that all kind of, that little running gag kind of paid off in the long run. And then just this, again, this not so much like Gar, but like this declination of Mary and her power addiction. Like she's just replacing it, like taking the Shazam away from her didn't do anything. She found a replacement addiction, which was this, and she was like, whatever justification she could have while in the moment. Again, it just goes back to that conversation they had earlier in the season, earlier in this arc, where she's like, you shouldn't take things without asking for it. And she was killing animals. She was sucking the life force out of the planet to power it at flaw and wasn't even thinking about anything. She was just thinking about the ends, not so much the means. And that was where the fault therein lies for her. That it's like, you know, and it wasn't like a full-on punishment, but again, like somebody that has had these negative reinforcements put on her because of what she had been before, as well as her insecurities, her doubts, the difference of attention that she gets versus her peers. It's almost like nothing you could say would be interpreted in the way that you would intend it, because of the way her brain has kind of been conditioned to function. And in her mind, like, I definitely understand where she's coming from, because she is doing what she thinks in the moment is necessary without whatever, or like worrying about the consequences. And now she's given back into her Shazam powers, because I'm assuming that was her adult self talking to her in her mind, like the Shazam part of herself, the empowered part of herself, trying to like con her and goad her into saying the words in her lowest moment. So yeah, like I was saying, it was like, is this Mary's villain origin story? I'm guessing so. And then with reading that bust, I guess going through all these in-between places, Connor's spirit is lingering somewhere. Which, why? Because then if his spirit is lingering unfinished and unrest and filled with unrest, that means he's dead. He is dead. But his spirit's still around, and maybe through that's how they'll resurrect him. So like, I know the general impression was that because the Legion was there, they knew what was going to happen or whatever. Maybe they had interfered and saved him. Like we saw the ash blown aftermath that laid out his body, but maybe that was just the result of whatever they did to transport him into the future. But it does not seem to be the case. Which is even more sad. So, well, thank you, show, for putting that thought in my brain. But it was a great little mid-season finale. It definitely has me intrigued as for where things are going to go. And I'm wondering if this apocalypse thing will be the back half of this, if there's something else going on, if we'll try to figure out what is happening with the Legion of Superheroes and how maybe that'll be the back half and the apocalypse stuff will be season 5, because I know they're starting to work on season 5 and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know, man, but it's been great so far. What did you think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, you can check out the full-length reaction over on our Patreon, or become a member on the channel. And you can join our Discord. Links to that on my socials down below. Before we go, I want to shout out to channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and Various Abominations. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, Various Abominations, and Nate Powtree. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. I was about to say next week with the next episode, but we won't have an episode next week. But we will have a little bit of a week break between our DC stuff, as pretty much the week Peacemaker starts is the same week that Superman and Lois starts back up, Legends, Batwoman, and I'm still debating on if I'm actually going to react to Naomi, but we'll just have to see, because it is a newer show. It is on CW. I don't expect the viewership to be all that great. I don't know what to expect from the show, so I'm just kind of like on the fence about checking that out, but I'm going to be watching it regardless, but whether or not I'm going to do reactions to it is the thing, so I don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. Play it by ear. But guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.